morning, Chantilly. I'm Kyla Nguyen.
And I'm Bianca Campoverde. Today's Tuesday, May 11th, 2021.
And here are your morning announcements.
Today's an 8A with Ella 7 and 8.
Varsity softball and baseball plays away, and JV softball and baseball plays at home tonight at 6:30 versus Oakton. Boys varsity tennis plays tomorrow against Westfield. Track and field has a meet tomorrow for their senior night at home.
Recently, members of the Technology Student Association placed at the State Technosphere competition. Congratulations to Shruti Kalthor, Manya Futela, Varna Selakumar, and Mansi Tori.
Seniors, please fill out the survey linked in the description below so that the Purple Tide can finish putting together their final issue for the year. The survey is about your post-graduation plans, whether that be which college you are attending or other interesting plans.
With the girls' varsity soccer team off to a 4-0 start, they look to improve on their record. Reporter Eli Ellers talked to some of the players.
The girls' soccer team is excited to have a full season this year since it was cut short last year due to the pandemic. Let's see what they're excited about for the rest of the season.
I started playing soccer when I was about 2 or 3 years old. I started with house, and then I obviously made my way to travel soccer. For this upcoming season, I'm really excited to play Westfield and Madison because they're two of our biggest rivals.
So I started playing soccer when I was 5 years old. My personal goal for the season is to try and keep the team connected. We have a lot of new underclassmen, so just getting to know them and making sure that to help them on and off the field.
I've been playing soccer since I was 5 years old. One thing I'm looking forward to this year is probably just being able to play because I didn't get to play last year because of COVID.
I started playing soccer when I was 4 years old. My favorite part about playing for the high school team is just the new experiences, especially being a freshman.
I enjoy playing high school soccer because not only do I get to play with some of my classmates, I also get to play against some of my other friends who go to different schools.
The team's goal for the season is to play as best we can and to make it into the regional tournament.
A goal for the team is to adjust to the new environment, the new team quickly as we start the season.
One thing I like about high school is getting to play with girls of different classes and girls from different clubs.
A personal goal I have for this season is to just get out there, get as much playing time as I possibly can because this season is going to go by pretty quickly and obviously to win.
One thing I'm really excited about this year is learning what it means to be on a high school team and play high school sport. As a freshman, I haven't ever experienced any of these things.
Wishing the girls' soccer team the best of luck on the rest of their season. This has been Eli Ehlers for the Nightly News. Now back to you.
This year's senior prom was recently held at Chantilly. Let's go to Grayson to learn more about the event.
COVID-19 has affected a lot this school year, including prom. Let's hear about some of the differences.
So this year's prom was a lot more different because of, the COVID circumstances and having to, social distance and everything. And especially for majority of the year, it wasn't going to happen until at the beginning of April. We got the go-ahead from FCPS to do it. And we decided to make it senior only, especially because we wanted to keep the numbers low because we wanted to make it as safe as possible for everyone.
We had the pleasure of planning prom for the senior class this year and figuring all the logistics based on all of the COVID restrictions. This year prom was different than it has been any other year. We held it in the parking lot between the tennis courts and the gym lobby doors. And then we had a center tent for the DJ. Inside the gym lobby, we had food and drinks for students to snack on. And then in the gym, we hosted the hypnotist that students rave about from the all-night grad party from previous years. And then we had our class board. They made awesome backdrops that students could take pictures from, just selfie pictures with their group of friends to make the night memorable.
The dance was really fun, even though it was only an hour and a half. There were a lot of good snacks, and there was a big tent that you could dance under. There was also a hypnotist, which was pretty cool, so I thought that was fun.
Overall, I thought prom was a great night for the students. It's always good to see them dressed up, big smiles with their friends, having a good time. And even under the mask, we can see the smiles, which is great. I love it. Students seemed genuinely thankful that they got this experience. Their senior year has definitely not been normal. But this brought some light of normalcy for them, which I think that they were very appreciative of.
So obviously it was very different because of COVID, because it couldn't be inside and we had to wear masks the whole time, and it also had to be a lot shorter, but it was still fun, and I'm glad we got to have it because I was able to make the most out of my senior prom.
Thank you, Class Board, for organizing a safe prom this year. This has been Grayson Jones for the Nightly News. Now back to you.
With the track and field season in full gear, here's Lauren with more on what some of the athletes have been working on.
Other than running and competing in races, there are many events that track athletes can participate in. Here's some of the team with more.
My favorite memory of high jump is when I jumped 5 feet at regionals this year and I got to go to states. And how the scoring works is you get 3 attempts for each height, and then if you jump it, then you get to go on to the next height, and then if you don't make it for the 3 attempts, then you get disqualified.
What made me want to do high jump was one of the previous coaches, Miss Hicks. She kind of inspired me to do jumping because I guess I can jump pretty high, and I wanted to do high jump and try it out, and so far it's been a lot of fun. My favorite memory doing high jump is being 4A districts and advancing on a regional.
What I'm looking forward to in shot put is increasing my throws distance. I started off pretty well for the start of the season, and I'm looking forward to throwing farther in districts and regionals, if I make regionals.
Triple jump is different from the other events because it requires a lot more coordination, so it's a lot less brute force. So a small guy like me can still do pretty well against a bunch of big people because I can just work on form and still get as much out of it as other people do. And I like it because I'm a fan of the technical events in track, so I do hurdles, I do a lot of jumps. So I really enjoy the technical side of track, and it's one of the most technical events, if not the most, so that's what draws me towards it.
Good luck with the rest of your season, Chargers. This has been Lauren Seiske for the Nightly News. Now back to you.
Well, that's all we have for you today, Chantilly. This has been Kyla Nguyen
and Bianca Campaverde, reminding you to stay positive, stay safe, and have a great day.
And we'll see you never.